welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. This is my Wonderland and I seem to have forgotten to do an introduction. So this is the end of the video, or the end. I've done all the recording. I'm coming back to do this bit. I hope you are all well. Today I have a crochet project for you. I bought a pattern off of Etsy, which I will link in the description below. It was for a little phone bag that I was really excited to do because way back when, maybe 3 years ago, when I started back up crocheting, I thought, you know what, I need a bag to hang, and I'm pretty sure, you know, that I have said this. So if I find some footage of it, I just feel like I've lost it. I wanted a bag to be able to carry my phone around because not all of my clothes have pockets, and I was using the step counter on my phone, I think. So I wanted to carry it around. So I made a little phone sock with a handle. Really plain, really basic, using double crochet. And then when I got to the top, I just went off and carried on doing a double crochet. I made a huge chain so that it would go all the way around and then double crocheted, and that is what I did. So that is where we started, and you could all do that after the beginner's crochet course that I did at the beginning of the year, which I will link for you. I have now done another one, and this is what it looks like. So I'm actually really loving it. The rope cord is so much better. It's actually Romanian cord, they call it, and it's just so sturdy. I actually really like it and can think of a number of things, but oh my gosh, that was difficult on the hands. I think it took me a couple of hours to do the rope. But yeah, so we're going to jump into how I've done this over the course of the week. Without further ado, let's jump in. Friend behind me. She just went to walk on my back because I leaned forward to pick up my phone. Look what I've done. So there you go. So I have made this little pocket. It's going to be a pocket. It was a little bit complicated, but I followed the instructions and I figured it out, and you can do the same. So I'm excited to do the next bit, and I will check back in with you when I've done some more. Okay guys, just a little quick update for you. So far I am going to show you the pocket that I did yesterday, tomorrow when I've got more light, because this is the thing, is like I like to crochet in the evenings and it's pitch black by the time I'm sitting down to do it, so the camera quality isn't great. So I'm going to try and do some of this during the day so you can see me doing it during the day. I'll show you the update and I will show you the pocket, but this is the little bag. So I'm on row 7 of 16, so a little bit of a way to go. I'm going to carry on and I will show you some more footage as I'm creating it, and I can't wait to put this together. It is really super simple. Now, for those of you who've done the beginner's crochet course, this is all double double crochet, so you know how to do this, so you would be able to do this part. The pocket is a little bit more complicated, but you do that first, which actually was a really good plan, because doing that first got me over the difficult part, and then everything's been easier since. So I am going to show you guys probably next week how to do a granny square, because that will help understand with the understanding of how to do the pocket. But yeah, I'm super excited about getting this finished, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to say good night for tonight, and I will show you what I get up to tomorrow. Hey guys, can you hear that? This is the second video in which the roadworks are in the background, so I shan't talk for long on this one. This is the same day as the previous video that I did on Thursday, but I have now put this on because I'm in here. This is the coldest room in the house, but my desk is still tidy, guys. She says, moving her lunch plate out the way. But yeah, obviously I've been working in here today, so there are certain things that are out and about, and I've just brought my crochet in, so that's just there. But let me show you. This is my plan, and then my crochet that I just brought in, and then this and this I think I brought in extra. But other than that, everything is exactly where it was, and my computer side is also still tidy. So pleased about that. Now let's see if I can balance you how I had you. Ta-da! Okay, so this crochet project that I am doing, I wanted to show you the little pockets. So let me see if I can find you the picture again, just in case I didn't show it properly before. This is the little phone bag that I'm making, and on the front there is a pocket, and this is the pocket. I'm absolutely loving it. It is 3D, look. It's so cute, and it was so easy to do. A little bit of confusion when I started. I was like, what's that? But this, guys, is using exactly what I have taught you. So if we did the slip stitch, this is slip stitch all the way around the edge. We did a slip stitch to join the magic loop in the round, so you know how to do a slip stitch. There are some single crochets in here and double crochets, and then these, the way this is done is, I think it was 3 or 4. Let's have a look. 5 double crochets into the same space. So you see that space there? There is actually 5 double crochets in that space, in each of those spaces around, and then you kind of you join them all. So you go back into the first one and loop it through to the last one and pull it, and that's how this happens. But it is a step-by-step guide on the instructions, and it shows you how to do that. So I might show on a video, if I do another one, I might show this particular stitch and how to do this, because this is really cute. I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, that's the pocket, and then this is the main part of the bag. Now yes, I'm using a paper clip as my stitch marker because it was close, and my other stitch markers are upstairs, and I can actually thread this on easier than I can my stitch markers. So this is the bag so far. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got to do 16 rows. And I can't show you in my phone. I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna do about showing you it in working. I have to get a different phone and show you, but it's worked in the round pocket. And then this is going to go on the front. I'm getting very excited about how it looks. What do you think, guys? So this is a grey cotton yarn that I'm using. I am going to sit and do some more crochet. I actually got my work done today. So this is Thursday as I'm recording this, and the Scentsy discontinued items video is going up tonight. It's actually quite a long one, so I've put timestamps in it so you can skip around, because I've done discontinued items, product lines that are going away, Mother's Day, and the new Scenspiration collection that's coming out on Monday. So it is a longer video, but the timestamps are in the description so you can bounce around and look at what you want, and I'll pop a link to it here if you haven't already seen it. So that I've uploaded, and on my list today was to record that video and upload it. So I've done that, and it's 4:30, so I've done well. I've done everything I wanted to do today. So I've got one more thing that I want to do before I sign off for the day, but I'm going to take a break. I've made myself a cup of tea, which probably needs to go in the microwave. I feel like I made it ages ago. So yeah, I'm going to pop this in the microwave. I know that might be sacrilege to some people, but I actually don't mind microwave tea. I can't stand cold tea though. I'm going to pop this in the microwave. I am going to continue. I'm going to try and get the rest of these rows done. So we've got, what, 6 rows to do? 4 rows to do for this to finish it off on the 16th row. And then I am going to do the 17th row, which I think is just slip stitch all the way around, and then we'll be onto the strap. And I'm pretty excited. Now I know I have made a mistake here somewhere because my line isn't going straight, but I'll show you that later and I'll tell you what I think I did wrong. I'm gonna warm it up. The light has been all over the place in this video, hasn't it? I'm so sorry. We are getting to summer. I read somewhere that the 28th of February the sun's not going to set till 6 p.m. and then it won't set before 6 p.m. again until October or something. I don't even know if my camera's straight. I'm not sure that that's true for the UK, because obviously our clocks don't move spring forward until March sometimes. So, but the lighter nights are coming, so hopefully we will be able to get a bit more consistency. Oh, where's my... Bear with. Okay, I totally lost part of my project. I was like, where did that go? I found it. I put it under the tray to try and flatten it out because it was being weird. Okay, so this pattern that I have been doing calls for 100 meters, I think it is, of yarn. Let me check on the front page, Donna, if I've got the front page with me. There it is. Yeah, 100 meters of yarn, and these balls that I have say that they are 100 meters. Come on, focus camera. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's a bit blurry, doesn't want to focus on the words. But it says 100 meters, so I thought one ball is going to make one bag. Perfect. Well, I don't know whether it's my gauge, because I don't think there's, oh, there is a size here, so I could measure it and see, but it doesn't actually say like what the gauge is. There isn't, oh, there is a gauge. Okay guys, so when you get a pattern, there is usually a gauge. So this says advanced beginner. It says gauge chain 15 times 8 centimeters. So it should be 8 centimeters. A 15 chain should be 8 centimeters. Did I check my gauge? No, I didn't. So this may be completely my fault, because when I put my phone in my bag, and again, I threw out, no, I didn't. It's in here. Because I haven't got to that bit yet, my box of bits. Oh no, maybe I did. I did, because it's not my phone size. I thought I had a phone case in there that I could demonstrate. It's not the right size anyway, but this bag is a little bit bigger than my phone, which is fine, because like I said to you guys, like I want to be able to stick my lip balm in there as well, so that's fine. But let me go and get a tape measure. What I will say is that a gauge is usually a worked up piece, so it will tell you to like chain 10 and do 5 rows, and this is how big that should measure, because it's a swatch. Doing a chain, it just depends on how loose your chain is, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to continue to crochet in that vein. So the finished thing should be 11 centimeters, and mine is just a little over, kind of 11 at the top, but I know I went a bit wrong at the bottom. So yeah, it's 11 at the top, so that's right. And then it should be 16 height, which mine is way taller. So mine is actually 2 rows too tall. So my rows go, that's 16 for me. So I don't know how I've made it taller, because it's the stitch. But you can see that's where 16 ends, and that's 2 rows. And I've done the rows that they said: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So my stitches just must be looser, but I've got the right width, but the height, I'm a bit taller. So perhaps if you took the yarn that those 2 rows take, I'm not sure I would get a strap out of that, but possibly. So what happened was I ran out of yarn. So I was like, damn it, I really wanted to get it finished for you guys, and I knew I wouldn't be able to get another ball of grey in time. So I thought, what do I do? So I came up with a solution. I've got more yarn that is cotton. You've already seen the ball. So I decided that I was going to do a red strap. Now the yarn ran out while I was halfway through doing this part, so the little tab that's going to flip over. So what I decided to do was I was going to mix, so I've made it so that it is grey. And I did think about doing, I mean, I could undo this, the 2 rows that I'm over, because you're going to put that in there and then flip it over. So it might be nice to have a red edge to the bag as well. And then I've got the pocket that goes on there, which again I could undo the slip stitch on here and do a red outline, so it's all kind of joining. I might do that just because I think it will look more cohesive and more like it was done deliberately rather than a mistake. So what I'm on to now is actually the strap. So I am on picture 30, no, not 34. Where are we? Things all over the place. Yes, it must be 34. Oh no, here you go. So I'm doing the rope strap. So it lots of nice pictures so that you can see what you're doing. So I've got to do that, and then make a decision about whether I'm going to undo the bag and the square so that I can do a red edge to it. And we will see how far we get. Oh, the postman's come in. Wonder if I've got something nice today. No, just a letter. Okay, so that is where we are at. I thought I would fill you in the daylight. Yes, you could, she's there's nothing wrong with her, honestly. She sounds like, I don't know. I'm going to go sort her out, and I'm going to do a bit of this afternoon. Hopefully I will get it finished by maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I will need to finish it off, and then I will have the video up for you on Sunday. So I'm so excited for you guys to see this because I actually really love it. It's a really nice make, especially for a beginner. So it says advanced beginner, but all of these stitches I have taught you. So on the edging here, which is a little bit different, it's kind of cool. I've never done it before, but what she had you do was do a single crochet into the stitch, then a slip stitch, then chain one, then do a slip stitch, chain one, slip stitch. So it's kind of given this little sort of roping effect around the edge, and it's just slip stitches and a chain, and then go into the next stitch, slip stitch it, do a chain, next stitch, slip stitch it and do a chain. So it just gives a different edging. So this is using all of the stitches that I have taught you together and in slightly different ways to create different looks, to create something. And I think that you guys can all do this. I believe you can. So again, I will link this pattern down below. I just fell in love with it. She's got sort of it reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream. She's got kind of a pinky one and a brownie one on her images for it, and it kind of reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream, which I love, but those colours aren't my colours and I didn't have them and I wanted to just get started. So I am definitely going to do some more in some different colours because the notions, the hooks for the handles and the tabs for the pressers, the magnet pressers, I have more than one of, so I can make some more bags. So I'm excited about that. So I will get on with that and I will fill you in as I go. Hi guys, so you have got me in my office again because now the desk is clear. I just want to be in here a lot more, which is something, isn't it? So I have come on to show you where I've got to, and to show you something that I actually found a little complicated. I had to go and look up one of these parts on YouTube to get it done. So you saw that I had done the grey with the red edging as per Terry's decision to go red on the edging. So I actually undid and redid that so that it's got a red edging to it, and I undid this and put a red edging to it. So now it all looks like it's a little bit more deliberate, which I love. Then I have to do the handle, and I've started, but this is the bit that I had to look up. It's called a Romanian cord, and I was just like, she's got the pictures here on it, but I just struggled. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing it, and it is just single crochet, so it's, you know, it's not a complicated stitch, it's just the way that you do it is different. So to make that cord, and I will link the video that I followed down below where she showed it really nice and clearly. So with this, you do a slip knot and then you chain two and you do a single crochet into the first chain, and then you turn the work from right to left. And to me, I was like, oh, turn your work like we do, like turn it so you can do the other side. That's not how she means. So once you've got your work like this, you're going to turn it in your hand like that, and you're going into this back bump here. Let me show you. So you start off with it like this. Oh, I'm in focus. Let's focus on there. It's not going to focus, is it? And then you turn it like that, and you're going to work into this back bump here, which is actually 2 loops, which you can't really tell. And you just go into there. Probably be better in my craft room where I could give you a top-down view, but I will link the video down below so you can go and see that. Then you yarn over, pull it through, and don't put it through the one that you already had on the hook. I mean, you can, but that's not the stitch. Okay, so that you got your 2 loops on the hook, then yarn over and pull through single crochet, and then you do it again. You just turn it, and then you go into the other side. So you're doing each side, and it's creating this lovely cord, which makes a really good
bag handle. Now the woman on the video that I watched, she did it double for a bigger, thicker bag and did thicker yarn, so you can do this for bigger bags. But this is what I've got to do. I've got to make this 90 centimeters, and then I'm going to be ready to put it all together, which I'm excited to show you. And I'm excited to do another one and see, now I've got the techniques and everything, how long it actually takes me to do one. So yeah, like I say, uses all the stitches that we practiced in the beginner's crochet course, which I will link up here if you have not seen it, but just does it in different ways, so you can get different effects, which is what I mean to say. Like, if you've got single crochet and double crochet, you can make this, which is like, what? It's amazing. So I'm going to carry on doing this rope. I'm going to watch a YouTube video while I do it. I will do a little time lapse of me creating and we'll see how far we get. Yes, I am in my pajamas. It's Saturday morning. I need to get this done so I can get it up for you guys. I love these pajamas. I got them for myself for Christmas. I will put a link in my kit list down below. If you go to my kit list, my wish list and recommendations, I will link it. I got them off Amazon and I actually really like it. They're kind of a bit silky, not like silk, but like a cottony, silky feeling. They're really comfortable, really nice. So I will link them down below if you want to go and have a look. And I will get on with this rope. Takes time. My hands are cramped, like so sore, but it's a really nice strong rope. It's got a bit of stretch to it. I've done more than it said. It said to do 90 centimeters, but because I'm going to wear it as a crossover, I've done it a little bit longer. I think I went to 116, and like I say, it's got a little bit of stretch to it, but it's pretty solid. I actually really like the way it looks. So I now have all my pieces. I've got my strap, I've got my clasp closing thing, I've got my pocket, and I've got my part. So now I've got to sew it all together. So I am going to do that as per the instructions. I've got my notions here. I will link to them in the description below. They came really quickly. I just got them off eBay. So yeah, plenty to do some more as well, which is really cool. And yeah, nearly finished, guys. But I've decided I'm not getting dressed until I've finished it. So it is lunchtime. I will possibly be having my lunch before I finish this. Maybe I just won't get dressed today. Doesn't matter, does it? When you're trying to do your sewing and somebody sits on all your stuff. Yeah, it's not actually her dinner time yet. Okay, so I have sewn this on. You will have seen that I made a nice little mistake where I sewed it to itself, which is always handy. So I've done that. So next up is to do the pocket, which again will be, it's a little bit awkward because it's going through something that's a tube. So you've got to make sure that you're not catching the back side of it. But yeah, next is the pocket. I finished. So I've done all the sewing. La-da-da-da. There you go.
completed. I am super happy with it. It's very cute. I think I could have done a better job of placing this part. I have had to do a little circle that I have done over the top of these little magnetic things. Now, these magnets are way too strong, so I need to figure out if I can do something, put something on it to make it less strong. But look at that, it's going to rip the base. And the way these ones work is they have a little disc that you put them through, and then you just fold the ends over, so it's all no sewing involved there, which is great, except for the fact that they are so strong that they are pulling. So I need to see if I can weaken the magnet somehow. So just be careful with that. I would say maybe do a button on here and do a buttonhole in here. We could change that and do that instead. Be less damaging, I think. Or obviously this is supposed to be quick release because it's a magnet, but it's very. And then I've got these little hooks in there, so I will use it for a little while and see how it holds up. I'm really happy with that. I will pop in a picture of me wearing it with my phone in so you can see the full thing. But we have gone from this to this. So this one was actually like a cotton mix, and I did do double crochet, but the strap is double crochet all the way along, and no pocket or anything. So there's the progress, guys. So you can make progress. Is this perfect? No, but it's the first time I did it. So for the first time doing it and playing around with notions, like I've never done crochet where I've had to put hardware in it, I'm really pleased with it. I am super happy with that. So yeah, like I say, I will link the pattern below for you if you want to give it a go. This circle that I did was just magic loop, 8 double crochets, tighten it up, and that just covered the magnet backing, which you can see on the back side. So it just covers that part up there, and makes it look like a button, which I think is really cute. And there I did I did start sewing, and I started sewing across the top, and I was like, Donna, it's not going to work as a pocket if you sew across the top. So it's got the pocket there. I'm really super happy with it. So if you give it a go, let me know. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy crochet content, home fragrance and decluttering, then please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel to grow. I am on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and we are pretty far off that at the moment, so any help there would be great. And I hope to see you in another video real soon. Bye for now.